First news is Steven Gerrard reaction speaks volumes after seeing Mohamed Salah make Liverpool history. Second news is Galatasaray ready to take legal action after horror Noah Lang injury versus Liverpool. Welcome back to the LFC Transfer Hub, your number one source for everything breaking at Anfield. Steven Gerrard was seen showing his excitement and admiration for Mohamed Salah after his historic goal against Galatasaray. Liverpool had their way with the Turkish club, trouncing Galatasaray 4-0 to advance to the Champions League quarter-finals. And while Dominic Szoboszlai, Hugo Ekitike and Ryan Gravenberch's goals were equally important, it was Salah's strike in the 62nd minute that captured the attention of fans. The match did feature an unfortunate incident, however, as Galatasaray star Noah Lang suffered a harrowing injury after colliding with a freak accident, halting play as the 26-year-old screamed in pain as medical personnel quickly tended to the Dutchman. With Liverpool 3-0 up in the 61st minute, Florian Wirtz slid a pass to Salah at the corner of the box. The Egyptian star passed it back to Wirtz, who deftly tapped the ball back to Salah with his heel, giving him a sliver of room just outside the box. Seeing how much space he had, Salah blasted the ball past the outstretched arm of Ugurcan Sakir, sending Anfield into a frenzy as the scoreboard added one more goal. As supporters celebrated the goal, cameras caught Gerrard in a private box in his role covering the game for BT Sport, happily clapping and smiling as he pumped his fist. The goal was Salah's 50th Champions League goal, becoming the first African player to score that many in the Champions League. The moment was not lost on fans, as they gave the 33-year-old a standing ovation when he was subbed off in the 73rd minute. Of note, Gerrard is second all-time in Liverpool's Champions League goals with 30. Sadio Mane is third on the list with 24 goals scored for the club. After the match, Ekitike spoke on the game as a whole and seeing Salah score his 50th goal. "I mean, he's a legend, you know," he told TNT Sports after the win. "Obviously, I think sometimes people say that he has a difficult season, but for a player like us that have been watching him for 4 years, it's important. Look, tonight I think he had many chances, but he still had the mindset to give me a great ball to score. So yeah, I'm really happy for him, he deserved it. And yeah, we need to do that every game now." Even though he was brought off in worrying scenes, former Premier League goalkeeper Paul Robinson lauded Salah's form after the goal, telling BBC Radio 5 Live, "You can run out of superlatives for him at times. He really has been at his best. That was a special finish from Mo Salah." Mo Salah has been excellent. In the second half, he was back to his very best. The assist for the goal was sensational and his goal was as good as you will see from him. Speaking to reporters after the victory, manager Arne Slot praised Salah and his squad as a whole for how they battled against the Turkish side. "We've had a lot of first halves or second halves where we created chance after chance after chance without doing justice to how we performed, so not scoring," he began. So he assisted first to Hugo, great assist, and then scored a trademark goal I think which he scored many of in this stadium but for this club. Coming inside, finding the top corner, so that tells you a lot about his mental strength of him but definitely also of the team because adversity is something we can talk about when it comes to this season. Second news is Galatasaray ready to take legal action after horror Noah Lang injury versus Liverpool. Galatasaray reportedly intends to seek compensation from UEFA after Noah Lang suffered a freak injury from a collision with an advertising hoarding at Anfield during their Champions League defeat to Liverpool. The Reds booked their place in the Champions League quarterfinals on Wednesday after beating Galatasaray 4-0, 4-1 on aggregate at Anfield, setting up a rematch with Paris Saint-Germain, who knocked Liverpool out of the competition in the round of 16 last year. During the clash at Anfield, Lang suffered a gruesome injury for which he underwent surgery after he collided with an advertising board. The Dutch forward was in agony, holding his bloody thumb before being taken off the pitch on a stretcher. He was also seen being given oxygen as he left the pitch. In the second half of the same match, our player Noah Lang, who suffered an injury, sustained a serious cut to his right thumb, and it is planned for him to undergo surgery in Liverpool in the coming hours with the participation of our medical team, read a statement from the Turkish club, who now reportedly looks set to take legal action against UEFA for the injury. According to Turkish outlet Fanatic, Galatasaray's General Secretary Uray Yazgan told HT Spor, "We made a complaint to UEFA representatives after the match. They also made their investigations. UEFA will evaluate the issue. We are in talks with lawyers. We will file a lawsuit for compensation to UEFA. We will ask for our victimization in terms of salary to be eliminated." Following the game, Liverpool and UEFA officials were spotted investigating the advertising hoarding where the incident occurred. While Lang was in serious discomfort following the injury, he later posted a picture on his Instagram account of himself on a hospital bed with two nurses while still in his Galatasaray kit, smiling. He captioned the post, "S happens." He also confirmed that he has had surgery on his injured hand, with the procedure going successfully. "Surgery went well, thanks for all the messages," he added. Speaking on TNT Sports, Ali McCoist, who was covering Liverpool and Galatasaray's game, admitted he could tell the 26-year-old had suffered a shocking injury simply by looking at the reaction of the photographer who was next to Lang when it happened. He said, "I could tell there was a significant problem because one of the girls behind there, I'm not sure if she's a photographer, but you could see her face, the way she reacted." Noah Lang breaks silence after surgery following Liverpool horror injury. The forward had to be carried off the field after he appeared to get his thumb caught in the advertising hoardings as he looked to keep the ball in play during the second half of his side's 4-0 defeat, which sent Liverpool through to a quarter-final meeting with Paris Saint-Germain. Galatasaray has since confirmed Lang had stayed in Liverpool to undergo surgery on his thumb, with the 26-year-old having now posted on Instagram after undergoing the procedure. Posting a picture of himself in a hospital bed in an elevator at Wiston Hospital, Lang appeared to be in good spirits as he posed with two of the hospital's workers and wrote, "S happens." Lang subsequently posted a story in which he confirmed he had undergone surgery, writing, "Surgery went well, thanks for all the messages," along with a love heart emoji. Lang had entered the game as a substitute, having replaced Victor Osimhen at halftime after the Galatasaray striker suffered what his club has revealed to be a fracture in his right arm. With his team having been blown away by goals from Dominic Szoboszlai, Hugo Ekitike, Ryan Gravenberch and Mohamed Salah, Lang attempted to prevent the ball from going out for a goal kick, but in the process appeared to get his thumb trapped in the advertising hoardings. The Netherlands international was in clear pain as he held his hand, with blood pouring from the wound, as international teammate Virgil van Dijk offered some support while both clubs' medical teams assisted him. Galatasaray confirmed after the game that Lang would stay in Liverpool to undergo surgery on problem. In the second half of the same match, our player Noah Lang, who suffered an injury, sustained a serious cut to his right thumb, and it is planned for him to undergo surgery in Liverpool in the coming hours with the participation of our medical team.